Man, what a game that is, eh? Oh, now I gotta say, first of all, okay, that game did not go the way that you're hoping for. Right off the start, I mean, Tampa, they're champions for a reason, right, Short Stack? You know what I mean? They're champions for a reason. And when you saw that first period, the first like 5 minutes of the game really felt like Tampa had like 28 chances. But miraculously, there you go, the John Cena. Miraculously, the Leafs held them to 2 shots. Like, you kidding me? After all that, all those breakaway attempts and stuff like that, or at least partial breaks and stuff, Tampa was owning them for the first 5 minutes, and the Leafs held them to 2 shots. Then they went on the penalty kill, and the Leafs killed a penalty while only giving up 1 shot to the 2-time Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it was like, even when Tampa was playing very well, and I thought Tampa played a heck of a game tonight, man. There's really not much that they did wrong. I can't even pick it out. You know what I mean? The Leafs just kept persevering. They kept trying. They refused to back down. They held in there. They were winning in shots. You know what I mean? So, I mean, straight up, like, Tampa played an outstanding game. This is not one that, like, okay, they've lost to teams like Buffalo or Detroit or something like that before, right? And, that's kind of when they're having a dog of a game. But no, I think Tampa played very well tonight. And that's why I think this is definitive proof. This is definitive proof that the Leafs can hang with the Tampa Bay Lightning. They can, okay? Will they for here on out? I don't know. But neither do you, all right? And if you want to tell me that they won't, hey, we could talk about that all day. But nobody better tell me that the Leafs can't keep up with Tampa Bay. There's nobody that can say that and actually mean it, unless they're either crazy or trolling. I don't know what. Come on, man. Come on. Right? Now, the one goal that the Leafs did give up against Tampa there early on, right? Even that, okay? So they made a crucial mistake leading to that goal, but it's not the mistake you might think. So I know I complain a lot about covering the front of the net with a cross-crease goal and everything like that, right? Drives me nuts, and I always want to see defense blocking the passes across, not letting that pass happen the way it did, okay? So that might seem like that's the real problem, but honestly, it was a meltdown way up earlier in the other zone, all right? We were trying to be too offensive. The Leafs threw in 4 guys in front of their net with only 1 D hanging back. When you do that, you don't know where a rebound is going to go, guys, and that rebound kicked out just the wrong way, okay? Just the wrong way to send them down on what started as a 2-on-1. A clear-cut 2-on-1 is how that play started, okay? And the Leafs somehow managed to find themselves in a 3-on-2. They got their forward back to cover and help with the one defenseman. They got Muzzin back, diving, almost blocking that pass. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, we don't want to see that pass get through, but they came about as close as you can get to fixing that mistake as possible without fixing that mistake. You know, and even Campbell, that's a short side shot that's straight up. You kind of wish your goalie has it a little bit. But in those chaotic situations where it looks like your guys have that covered, it's tough for a goalie to see a shot like that coming because it looks so clearly covered. Right, Leslie? Right? It looks so clearly covered that I'm like, to me, I think they did the right thing. I think even when they gave up that goal, they still did a lot of the right stuff. And I'm super thrilled to see it. You know what I mean? I'm super thrilled to see it. I hope you guys are too. Because, man, okay, so they pull the goalie with 2.5 minutes left, right? Because they're down by a goal. And you know me, that early for a 1-goal lead, I'm like, ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? And then, to my surprise, my good fortune, my own personal viewing experience, the Leafs go offside. Hey, there we go, 7. There we go. Right on. The Leafs go offside at that time, though, right? And when they did, the play had to come outside of the zone, forcing them to put Campbell back in until about 1.5 minutes. They finally got a chance to pull him again. 1.5 minutes in today's game. I know it should be more than probably a minute, but 1.5 minutes, I'm like, okay, 1 goal. I'm down for something like that. Let's rock the boat a little. A 1.5 minute lead, or 1.5 minutes left. 1.5 minutes left to try and get that. And, JT, you know what I mean? JT, where he needs to be. Getting the pass from Marner, right? Matthews to Marner to JT. I mean, that's what they get paid for, guys. That's what they get paid for. You're witnessing it, okay? And I love how some people are like, oh yeah, now they're all of a sudden good. No. You should have been saying now they're all of a sudden bad when they had those bad games. That should have been the exception, not the rule. This is the rule. You're witnessing the rule. This is this team. Get on board with it, because this is it. All right? Am I saying that they're guaranteed Stanley Cup winners? Of course not. Of course not. They got a lot to prove, and they know it more than anybody. All right? But if there's ever been a team in the past, I don't know, 15 years? Let's go 15 years. If there's ever been a team that looks like it's possible for them to go all the way, it's these guys, man. And it has been for years now. 2-3 years. Right? So, get on board, man. It's about time. Leafs are hanging with the big boys, okay? Bring on Boston now. Bring on everybody else that they're afraid of, right? All those Leafs fans. Bring everybody else out that they're afraid of, okay? I want to see it. I'm excited now. They're not all going to go our way, guys. But what are we supposed to do? Freak out every time they lose to Tampa? Or every time they lose to Boston or Montreal? Like, there's a whole list of teams now where it's like we can't even afford to lose to them once without total meltdown in Leafs Nation. Sack up, man. Let's go. We're going all the way, right? We're in it for the long haul. So that's what I'm thinking, okay? That's what I'm saying about it. I hope you enjoy my little ramblings there. And now I want to get to y'all in the chat and see what you're saying, okay? It's one of my favorite parts of the whole show. So let's get into it.